All right, so the crypto market has been extremely volatile over the past year. We've seen Bitcoin trade as low as $20,000 per coin and as high as over $74,000 per coin. And during this time, altcoins have done 50, 100x returns. We've seen meme coins do 1,000x returns, and a lot of people have capitalized on this. People have made millions and millions of dollars in the crypto space, and it doesn't matter if you made $10 or if you made $100 million. Ultimately, everyone needs to go about reporting this information on their taxes, because whether you like it or not, it's ultimately illegal to not report this information. So one platform that I've been using for my crypto taxes and tracking all the different transactions I'm making with ICOs, with NFTs, with buying altcoins, like all of it has been a platform called CoinTracking, because ultimately, if you look on a transaction by transaction basis, CoinTracking is by far the most affordable tax solution out there in the crypto space for tracking everything you need from, like I said, NFT purchases to altcoin purchases to ICOs to airdrops, everything. And so that's something that's really important to me, because there's a lot of like free crypto portfolio trackers out there, a lot of these different tax softwares out there. But ultimately, I put this whole chart together and you guys can see it. If you look at a transaction by transaction basis, CoinTracking is by far the most reasonable. And that is personally why I use it, because they do have additional features. They are make it very simple for you to upload transactions to it. They make things extremely simple and easy. But something that's even more important than that is also, you don't want to spend $1,000 to go about actually using a crypto tax software. You're trying to save money. So you want it to be easy and save money. So if you just look at some of the top names in this space, like Coinly, CoinTracker, Crypto Tax Calculator, BlockPit, CoinLedger, and ZenLedger, as well as CoinTracking, I put this list together, this chart, and you guys can see, look, CoinTracking up to 200 transactions is free. None of the other big names are free at all. Then at 1,000 transactions, it's $155. So it's slightly more than a few of the competitors. But then if you go down the list, they are nearly the cheapest at every single transaction amount. So the way that all these crypto tax softwares work is it goes by how many transactions you're tracking. So like I said, up to 200, CoinTracking is free. All the others cost money. This is probably going to be enough for a lot of people. A lot of people don't use over 200 transactions in a year. But if you're constantly trading, you are an active altcoin trader, you're going to go well above that. But most people are going to fall into this category. So if you just look at the chart, you can see that CoinTracking is the cheapest at 50 transactions, cheapest at 100, 200. Like the only metrics they're not the cheapest at is going to be at 1,000 transactions, where Coinly is slightly less expensive, and at ZenLedger, where again they are slightly less at 5,000 transactions, ZenLedger. So other than that, CoinTracking is absolutely the most affordable. So I know we've talked a lot about pricing and how it is the most affordable, but this is something that's just really important to me and something that I really look for when using a crypto tax software. So if we're looking at some of the other features of this, you can see that I have around $700,000 tracked on this dashboard right here. It's at 10.37 BTC, just over $700,000. It shows you everything you need to know about your crypto portfolio that you want to see. So you can see, for example, it has all the current balances listed directly on the dashboard. It also has the total value of each of your different wallets. So if you want to scroll down, you could see like value by currency, and you could see, look, for example, BTC value is right around $190,000. You can see ETH value right around $517,000. And it shows you right here as well under the value section. You could filter it by value, you could filter it by amount, you could filter it by whatever you want. Other thing is going to be the balance by day. So you could use this feature right here to go about tracking your portfolio value over time, see how it appreciates, and see, just your overall performance with your trading. In addition to this, you could go about actually customizing a few different charts. You could go about clicking customize dashboard, and then you could go about, changing a few settings that you would want to see. So you can see you want to show timeline, you don't want to show timeline. Show balance by exchange chart, we can add that one as well. And you could see that there are new charts that are added whenever you want to go about customizing your dashboard. So you can see like balance by exchange. Now it's right here. It shows Polynex, it shows my Ether wallet, and you get the point. Last few things I want to go over outside of the dashboard are going to be the reports, because this is something that is really, really important to me. Like I said, when you look at this platform, things that stand out are pricing in terms of ease and simplicity of the platform, and now reports. Because if you're looking at reports, the one that I personally like the best is realized and unrealized gains. This is ultimately what you need to go about reporting to your account when you file for taxes, or if you use like a tax software online, this is what you can use right here, the realized and unrealized gain, because that's really all they care about is your realized gains on your crypto purchases. So you can see, for example, right here, it could show all of the unrealized and realized gains. You could go about filtering this if you want. So you could see like the most realized gains versus the least. You can also see unrealized. Personally, I look at the realized gains because that's what you have to report on your taxes. You're not taxed on unrealized gains, you're taxed on realized gains. So that's sort of what I look at. And again, I'm not like a tax professional, but these are the report that I personally like the best. You can also go about exporting it as a PDF. You can do it as a CSV or Excel. Another report that I do look at quite a bit is if you go over the reports section, you can see that they have, them listed. So there's trades, balance, gains, and checks. And one thing I would like to see as well is going to be, which we already said, trade statistics. So if we go over to trade statistics, you can see on this report, this shows you the total value of all your currencies over time. And again, you can go about filtering this if you would like to a certain number of months or days. And if you go down a little bit further, what I like to see is just the value of each currency in USD. So these are two of the reports. They have a number of other ones as well. For example, if you want to click on trade analysis, this is a pretty interesting one. You can see all of your trades by coin pairs. So if you want to do like all coins versus BTC, you could do that, or you could also do it versus let's say like USDT, and it'll show you for that. So these are just a few reports that you could play around with. Like I said, my personal absolute favorite is just going to be realized and unrealized gains, because that's really what you need when talking to your accountant reporting taxes. Now let's talk a little bit about the actual account settings and the actual pricing of this. So if you go about to account settings, we can click on that right here, and it's going to bring you to your account page. On your account page, you can see that when you go to the billing section, then it'll show you what your plan is. Are you going to be on unlimited? Are you going to be on a different plan? And this is under the pricing section. So under pricing, you can see that they have a number of different levels. They have free, which is 200 transactions are completely for free. You can see all these different reports and different aspects and features that you can get. Pro, they have these features as well. Expert, and you can see I personally had the unlimited because I do take quite a lot of transactions, and you guys saw that before. There's over 1,000 transactions that I have. I like being able to use all their different reporting features. I like not being limited on the number of like personal trade backups. I like having all the access to all of those different features. So again, you can just see which one works the best for you. I personally do have the unlimited plan. Like I showed you, I've had over 1,000 trades during this one, during like this trading period that I have uploaded to CoinTracking, and I have around $700,000 in it. So let me know your thoughts on all of these different tax reporting tools. Me personally, when I'm looking for one, I look at what's the most affordable, what's the most simple to use, and like with CoinTracking, it is just so easy to go about uploading all your transactions. You just go to imports, add import, pick the exchanges that you trade on, and then it's very simple. You could just click on Binance, for example. You get the API, you follow the steps. It's so simple, so easy, and that's why I like using it. And I think it's worth checking out, especially coming up to the end of the year when you're going to start having to get all your transactions together, all your unrealized and realized gains together for tax season.